Welcome everyone to another Jordan Empire video. Today we're giving you 4 spawn locations for the unaffiliated gang cars, giving you the spawn routes, full vehicle spawn, spawn tips, best spawn location, and some fast cash methods as well. You will have cop trouble in this method. If you accidentally run over somebody or steal a car while you're switching cars, you will get cops. You can call Lester, or you can use a fast cop escape tip. All you gotta do is go to, if you have this warehouse right here or any of them in this area, you can see the cops can see you plain as day, and you can walk right in and get away. And as soon as you walk in, you walk right back out, and you're instantly cop free. So that is a very good cop escape. It's free instead of calling Lester and spending some money. So now the best vehicle to use while spawning these, for me anyways, has been the stock off the street peyote. That has spawned all of them for me, and has, in my opinion, been the best vehicle to get to spawn them. And if you do not see any of them driving around, swap your cars. If you see an Albany Manor or something sports classic, then jump in them vehicles. Keep changing vehicles to change up the NPC vehicles, as that will get the NPCs to start driving different cars around, and you'll have a better chance of getting a off the street peyote. And the stock one is what I have been using, so this will increase your chances of spawning in a off the street peyote. You see here, we just spawned one in from the Albany Manor, and you can use sports classic cars to get these to spawn in as well, but this is the best vehicle to use for this method and for spawning unaffiliated gang cars. So you can also use this method. Just call in a random gang car that you have, the one that you want to spawn in.
You need something, huh? One of your rides?
Call around.
Let me know.
Say you want a peyote and you have a yellow gang peyote, call that in for this area, and that will increase the spawn rate, because you'll have 2 of them in that area, and it does help out. So just call in a custom vehicle and have it in the area. And as you see, there's mine sitting in the area, and that will help out the spawn rate. So to go get regular gang cars, all you have to do is go over to the gang area, and they will spawn very, very easy. And you can get whatever car you want, just drive a car over there, and the location will spawn vehicles at this location, day, night, free mode, or in missions. It does not matter, they will spawn here. This is the best location to spawn original gang cars, to be able to help out with the unaffiliated gang cars. And if you do use them, let us know in the comments that they're working for you, or what is easiest for you, as it does help us out. So you can spawn these in missions. You can start up Chopper Tail with a dead clock at 12 game time, and that will give you as long as you want to spawn these vehicles. Change the difficulty to hard, to where it'll maximize the payout while you're doing this mission. It does make a little bit of money, so there is a positive to that, but it will work in solo. You can go into this mission and do it all by yourself, but do not go up and start the mission. If you end up starting the mission, the helicopter will fly, and you'll have to chase him, and if you don't, you'll run out of time, and it will fail the mission, and you will not be able to spawn the vehicles in. So as you see, I started up the mission here, and you got in the buggy, and you're supposed to chase a helicopter. And if you do start the mission, it will run out of time if you do not follow the helicopter. So do not start the mission, and that will give you unlimited spawning time. See, if I start the mission, you see the time expired. So we will not be able to spawn in those vehicles. It did pay us a little bit of money, but we didn't even get to the area to spawn. So we did test this method day and night, and I had no luck with nighttime spawn. All of mine spawned midday, and that was the best time to spawn them for me. And as you see, we swap cars while we're doing this method, as it will help out the spawn to change up different spawn rates, NPC cars, and it does change a whole lot. So it does help. So try that method. The best spawn times for me has been 12 to 18, and that's any day of the week, free mode or in missions, it will spawn. So we're going to test a bunch of different vehicles and see which one is the best one to spawn these vehicles in for us. And you got to remember, the unaffiliated game cars are very, very rare cars to get, so you will be putting in a lot of time to get these vehicles. So as you see, I tested the Mana, and now we're testing the unaffiliated game Peyote, and also we're testing a bunch of different cars to make sure to find out what's the best one to spawn the unaffiliated game cars with. So we're running through the unaffiliated custom game cars and trying to figure out if they spawn them in easier than the regular game cars or stock cars, to figure out which is the best one you should use to spawn. So we did try the unaffiliated game cars, and now as you see, we're spawning with the regular game cars that we found, and these are very, very easy to spawn. So now that we've done all the testing, the best vehicle that I use and will spawn in with the best spawn return has been an off-the-street peyote. But as you see, I did have a Dubsta 2 in this area, and we found this off-the-street peyote. It's completely stock, nothing done to it. And now here's the route to spawn in these unaffiliated game cars. As you see, it's just a big circle, and this is all based off of go far enough away to make sure you reset the area. You can drive up and down the street back and forth, or like I do, I make a big circle, and it works for me. So I'm showing you what I do to hopefully help you get the vehicle. As you see, here's the route on the map, what I use, and this is what I use, and it has 3 different spawn routes, well, spawn locations in this area. And thanks to these 2 spawn locations are the best, thanks to Nemesis PR1 for bringing that to my attention, as it does spawn a lot easier and faster in that location. And here is the oil field game car spawn location. As you see, I did have my Dubsta 2 sitting up the hill in this area, and this silver unaffiliated game car spawned in. Alright, the Olsen Auto Garage has 2 different spawn locations. It'll be one at this stoplight right here, and the vehicle will be driving, so you have to keep an eye out and make sure you don't shoot or anything, or he'll take off. And also, this location is brought to us by Nemesis PR1, so I appreciate you bringing this to our attention. It is 2 different locations right here, and they are the best locations to spawn in. And here's location number 2, as it's parked on the side of the road, and there is the unaffiliated game Peyote. It is a rare red on this car. You cannot get this color at the Pay and Spray or Los Santos Customs. And this is also brought to us by Nemesis PR1 for this whole area. So this is the route that he uses. It is pretty much just going the opposite way of what I go, and he's making a big circle as well. There's one spawn location, and that's for the oil field. And also up here, as soon as you take this turn right here, you will see if the car spawned right here or at the stoplight. So there's 2. And if anybody wants a good helpful friend to play on Xbox One, please add Nemesis PR1, as he has been very helpful to us, and he has brought that information to us, as I did not know about that. So thank you for that. And also, like I said earlier, you see I left my Dubsta 2 at this area, and then I come over here and spawned in the silver unaffiliated game car. So that does maybe help out at the oil field spawn location. So you can try to leave a Dubsta 2 and then drive a stock peyote, excuse me, and see if that works for you. And let us know in the comments what does work for you, and any kind of information you have does help me and also everybody else here at the Jordan Empire family. So now, as you see, the Olsen Auto Garage, location 1, here's where they spawn at this location, right here at the stoplight. There it is on the map. And also for location number 2, as you've seen, the unaffiliated peyote, which does sell for the most on these cars, which they sell for the exact same amount as what the regular game cars sell for. So here's a full uncut clip of unaffiliated game car spawn. As you see, I did the swap the car method, got me a stock peyote, and started running the route. And now when you're running the route, just keep running until you end up spawning one, or you just get tired of doing it. But if you do not put in the time, you see my car is right there. So I have a unaffiliated gang car in the location, and I'm driving a stock peyote. So that will, in my opinion, increase the spawn rate. And these vehicles are very, very rare. So most important step of these vehicle spawn is do not give up, because you are going to spend some time to spawn these vehicles, and if you do not really want it, you're not going to get it, because you're not going to put the time in to get these. As I have them and they're still a pain to spawn, but you could drive over here and then they pop up. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, but as you see, they do spawn in these locations, and this is updated, very, very recent. And I just tested all these. And also for the 4th spawn location of the unaffiliated gang cars, this is the route that I use. And this spawn location is in the Ballers area. And you see, you come down this road right here, and at the house on the right, there will be the spawn. Just keep running this route until you find it, and I will put a link in the top right to the video for this full method. And also for fast cash tip, always steal and go sell rare vehicles, as people underestimate how much money that makes you. As I have made over $36 million just for selling cars, so a whole lot of my money comes from stealing and selling rare vehicles. So as you see, we stole it, take it straight in and sell it, and that is the fastest and most easiest money on Grand Theft Auto. As you see, $19,940 in a matter of seconds. It did not take long to get that. So remember, always spend time to get something you want, or you're not going to spawn it, because these are very rare vehicles, and it does take a little while to spawn these. But this location right here is the best in my opinion, and we appreciate the information that we got. So I appreciate everybody for watching another Jordan Empire video. I hope the video helps. If it does, drop us a like and let us know in the comment section anything that we missed or anything that helped, or if the method works for you. Subscribe to see more fast cash hints and tips, rare vehicle spawns, funny moments, and a bunch more. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Also, we have a bunch of clips of fails and some extras for you who made it this far. We appreciate every one of you.